We are back with this wonderful show on the arts, and our anchor guest, our oldest guest, and one of our absolute favorite guests, direct from the Renaissance Fair, I give to you Sir Francis Drake.
What a pleasure to be in your company again, sir. 16 years, if I know it, and this your 21st anniversary.
It is indeed. We've been doing the show for 21 years and going strong.
I thank you for that support in all those years for the Renaissance Pleasure Faire, and of course, we return for our 51st season.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yes, with 12 stages of entertainment, jousting, a feasting, drink, merry games and play to fill your entire day.
It makes you feel young again when you go to the fair. I've been at least a dozen times, and it's a wonderful experience. Bring the family, bring the kids, food, drink, merriment. Life is short is the message. Enjoy it while it's here.
Indeed, you may bring your entire family in the costume of the day, or you may rent costumes there. There are 150 crafts. You may festoon yourself with the fine fashion of Elizabeth's time.
And some of you who haven't been there recently and may remember it back in Agora, which was lovely but somewhat distant. The fair is now at the Santa Fe Dam Recreation Area, about a half an hour from Long Beach up to 605 in Irwindale. Easy to get to and a lovely site.
Oh, it is a lovely site. 21 acres, huge trees right at the edge of the lake there. And of course, each year, the entire market village springs from the ground there for a 7-week run through the 19th of May.
I see you've brought some items from the fair with you.
Oh, of course. The Scrimshaw Cup done from a good cow's horn by one of our craftsmen. Of course, you may see people blowing glass and fashioning pewter. And of course, as is tradition here, sir, I must put this broadsword in your hand for a moment as if you needed to be better armed.
Wow.
And of course there's jousting, as I did say, men in 60 pounds of armor riding at each other in good battle. You may put your hand to the games, throwing of the javelins, axes, even learning to use a sword yourself.
Indeed, indeed.
Jesting? Merry as a fine wit as you have this day, we have royal jesters to lead us in our play.
The stages are filled with comedy and amusement and wonderful acts each year.
And we are hoping to lure you to one of our largest stations, the Maybauer Theater. We will present you to the assemblage there and raise a good cheer to fill the air when you are there at the fair.
It'll be my honor. I'll be there opening weekend, and I look forward to that.
Aye, now, sir, for your hand, an Elizabethan language book used in our workshops, of course. And we have a school day in which 10,000 students come on a Friday to the fair to learn their living history lessons of 400 years ago.
Oh, that this too solid flesh can melt. No, that's not Shakespeare. Okay.
And of course, sir, the coin of the realm for your very hand, I say. We have coin changers there at the fair, too. But a bit of silver to help carry you into this next anniversary year.
Oh, well, thank you, thank you. I am honored, and I shall treasure this. Sir Francis, can I ask you something?
Aye.
You are ageless. We've been doing this show with you as a guest for 15 years. We know you're 400 years old from the Elizabethan times, and yet you don't change. You're not Dorian Gray. How is it that you come so timelessly and enthusiastically each and every year?
Sheer luck and beautiful company. I come to the fair. You will find your youth springing up there.
And the Queen reigns over the fair.
Oh, God save the Queen. You know what it is to be ruled by a woman. She comes at 12 o'clock each day in a grand procession of 150 of the military, her ladies in waiting. It is a spectacle as if history's pages come alive.
And the women dress in a certain way, and that seemed to be quite appealing to the men.
Oh, indeed, indeed. You must have your wrists covered and your ankle and your hair as well. But the bodice is a part of the fashion of the fair.
They had their priorities right back then.
They did indeed, God save the Queen.
Well, the fair, everyone loves the fair. And congratulations to you and the cast of hundreds that make it possible for us to enjoy it each year.
Well, thank you very much, and our thanks particularly. This is our 9th year at the Santa Fe Dam Recreation Area. Our thanks to the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and, of course, the Los Angeles Department of Parks and Recreation. The fair began in the county 51 years ago.
And what would you say to young people who have never been to the fair, what to expect?
Oh, come early in the day at 10 o'clock. We will raise a good cheer, a song there. Come with sensible shoes, appetites for the day, and put your own hand to the play. Eat, drink, and be merry.
Sir Francis, thank you. We'll be right back after these messages.
3 days and 2 nights of awesome action. The 39th Annual Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach, April 19th through the 21st. 7 racing series, including IZOD Indy Cars, Toyota Pro Celebrity Race, and for the first time, racing under the lights with the Motegi Racing Super Drift Challenge, the Family Fun Zone, Lifestyle Expo, Tecate Lights concerts, and more. The Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach, April 19th through the 21st. Come witness all the excitement.
Founded in 1976, Polly's Gourmet Coffee is Southern California's most complete gourmet coffee store. Polly's has the best tasting coffee, freshly roasted every day right in the store, plus a wide selection of teas, an in-house bakery, espresso bar, patio dining, and more. We also offer Wi-Fi, free internet access for all of our customers. Our nationwide clientele agree when it comes to coffee, there's only one name to remember, Polly's. 4606 East 2nd Street, welcoming you into Belmont Shore.
Phil Trainees mixes California style with continental cuisine that includes fresh seafood from around the world. Since Phil is the chef, the menu has a wide variety of pastas, salads, soups, and appetizers that feature his unique personal touch. And the Italian-American signature dishes are simply beyond delicious. You never know who you're going to run into at Trainees, from the famous sports legends on the Wall of Fame to local celebrities having a drink at the bar. For the best fine dining experience, visit Phil Trainees.
We are back, stepping back into history with Sir Francis Drake, 400 years. And Sir Francis, among the great acts at the fair, the wet washerwomen are wonderful. 2 cousins that have created this thing out of nothing, and it's hysterical.
It is indeed. There's the washing well there. You see the wash being slapped against the rock. You hear their songs and the gossip of the day.
Absolutely. And Mooney the Magnificent has been a favorite for years.
Oh, many, many years he's been there at the Renaissance Pleasure Faire. We have 12 stages, but there's a Fool stage just dedicated to a Mooney and a Brune. And, of course, they are 2 jugglers, and they walk the tightrope and eat fire, and there's a magic to their wit, and they have fans every day.
There's something going on every moment, but of course, what a lot of folks love most about the fair is the food.
Of course, 100 foods to put to tooth. You may feast there in the woods that day and raise your good cup, if I may say. We have fine ales, excellent beer.
Turkey legs.
Turkey legs, indeed. What did you last feast on when you were there last year? A turkey leg?
Indeed.
And, of course, beef ribs and Cornish pasties, a toad in a hole, fish of every desire.
And you tip the ladies, and they ring the gong and say, huzzah, huzzah.
Huzzah, indeed. The cheer is raised throughout the various days.
So bottom line, and we'll give Sir Francis the last minute, but my advice to you is go to the fair running through May
the
19th. Don't miss it. And Sir Francis, the last minute is yours.
I would say come early in the day, 10 to 7, 9 good hours of play. Raise a good hat and give this cheer. Eat, drink, and be merry. God save the Queen.
Huzzah. Thank you for joining us. Please be with us next week for the next edition of Straight Talk. Good night, everyone.
Straight Talk has been brought to you by Southern California Edison, the Press Telegram, and remember, Straight Talk is viewable worldwide 24/7 at straighttalktv.com.